We are live from the Waymaker Men's Summit, part of the BET Experience, here in the iHeartRadio Blueprint Connect podcast room, proudly sponsored by the American Cancer Society. And I have a modern-day superhero with me. I have a modern-day activist, a gift to our community, and his name is Ben Crump.
Hey.
How you doing?
It's always good to be with you, Kenny.
Listen, man, I love your presence, and I mean that sincerely.
I'm going to say it for the record because I'm a lawyer, Black American Attorney General. You the coolest black man in America.
I appreciate you, brother.
I mean,
you're good for my ego.
Hey, nobody can get away with that, man, but
listen,
you,
man,
Kenny.
You know, I really want to, I tell my youngins all the time and my mentees, show up how you want to be received.
Okay.
If you calm and you look and smell good, you're going to put everybody around you at ease. I try to show up like that, you know?
Hey, man, you succeed, Kenny.
I appreciate you.
Sir.
How you been? You good?
Busy, man, busy. Obviously, with the things going on in America right now, we're filing lawsuits and we're coming up with solutions for our people because I think that has to be the example.
Yeah.
Not just suing them, but figure out how we can be self-sufficient and not depend on them since they told us they're declaring war on black history,
told us
black
what they was going to do.
I mean, Kenny, Maya Angelou said when somebody show you who they are the first time, believe them.
Believe them. But I want to tell you, I admire your fearlessness with that.
Yeah.
You like me in that sense. Like, I don't hold punches. I'm not a shock jock. I'm not here to get the scoop. I'm here to make meaningful relationships happen through thoughtful conversation. And you are here to make people pay for their actions.
Yeah, we got to be strategic. We got to be unapologetic defenders of black life, black liberty, and black humanity, just like they're unapologetic defenders of their white supremacist beliefs. Man. They're not asking permission or apologizing. They say, this is what we believe. So we as strong black men, we better be standing up for our culture and our community saying, this is what we believe.
No question. And Benjamin, listen, you are so right. And it's evident even in the back and forth with Trump and Elon right now. Yeah. That is a smoke screen. Mm-hmm. That is no, you just saying whatever so we start buying them cars again. Yeah. You don't care about us.
Yeah.
That's Donald Trump doing what he's always done.
Yeah.
I speak to that because I think we have been falling for our own, smoke and mirrors show.
You know, Kenny, a lot of it is gaslighting, and the problem is sometimes people don't realize that they're the joke.
They are the
joke
butt
is
of the
on
joke.
You.
Yes.
And that's what black people got to understand. Any brother or sister who been fooled to think that, it doesn't matter who's in office, man, you could have had a black woman who could have given all kind of opportunities to uplift the culture.
Come on.
But you say, it don't matter. And now he's in office saying, I'm going to show you what I think of you. And so now, Kenny, we have to be strategic and pick our battles because we got to show our children.
Yes, man.
We got to show them that we don't have a defeatist mentality.
That's right.
And that we got to show them we ain't scared, we ain't afraid, and that we're willing to stand up for them. And if need be, we're willing to die for them because that's how much we believe in them. And I'll say this, Kenny, the way they're attacking not just our black literature, our black culture, but our black history. When somebody wants to show you that you are completely insignificant, they attack your history and say you have no history. Yes. Because once they destroy your history, then they destroy you from existence.
Exactly. You mean nothing.
Nothing.
Your legacy, your heritage, your family.
Him coming after the African-American Black History Museum, he ain't coming after the Jewish Museum, he ain't coming after the Chinese, he's coming after the African-American Museum. And so he is telling us what he thinks of us as a people, and we have to be strategic. One of the things I keep trying to do, Kenny, I think about things like this. It's not just enough to file a lawsuit and so forth, but we have to come up with solutions. So me and some good lawyers, we're going to sue the administration over defunding the black colleges and defunding the black museums. But on the other hand, I got a group and we're going to go buy the One Africa Museum in Ghana, Africa.
Come on.
Because we got to tell our young people, y'all, we can't let them relegate us to 1619.
Exactly.
America's only been in existence for 400 years, but Africa has a documented history of over 10,000 years.
That's
where
our
we
real
were
history.
king and queens. We dictated civilization.
Yes.
We cultivated civilization.
Even in Europe and abroad.
We ran Europe for 100 years, the Moors. You know, they were all over Spain right before Alexander the Great came, and they said that is when Europe had its most development.
Yes.
That was
They
black
learned to
people running.
bathe
Yeah.
and be clean.
Oh, brother, preach.
You animals.
Yeah. And so
Sorry, but they acting like a donkey.
But Kenny, that's what we got to have examples for our children, that America would want our children to believe that our existence started in slavery.
Yes,
Our history
here in
didn't
America.
start in
Exactly.
slavery,
It started-
and it won't end in slavery.
Come on.
We so much more than America.
So much
We
more.
got to think globally.
Yeah, and we do, and we are. And that's why the Waymaker Summit makes all the sense in the world.
Yes.
When you walked in that room, and we done been in many rooms together with a whole bunch of celebrities, dignitaries, people with money, but you came in and saw these kids,
Yeah, man.
these teenage boys that want to know more about who they could become,
Yeah.
looking at people like you. How does that make you feel?
You know, I'm always humbled when I think of from whence I came. I grew up in the government housing projects in North Carolina, single mother household, and I'm very grateful of the blessings God has bestowed upon me. And what good is it if we don't use these blessings to help others?
That's right.
And we fight for our young people in the next generation. God has blessed me beyond my wildest dreams, you know, to have, you know, Reverend Al, Congresswoman Maxine Waters there, Busta Rhymes, I'll say, Attorney General, salute, tell us where we're
seeking your
going.
counsel,
Yeah,
seeking your advice,
yeah.
and these are people been on the front line.
Exactly. And so I don't take that lightly. I don't take it for granted, and I understand the obligation that comes with it, that we got to now get ready to have the next line of great civil rights lawyers marching behind us. We can't ever say it's all about you. No, it's about us, the collective. And so I want to make sure your sons and my daughter and everybody is ready to continue to uplift the culture. I don't ever want to think that and I don't say this likely, Cliff, if they took me out, it won't stop the movement.
No, it won't. But they're not doing nothing because we're going to bust a move. Waymaker style.
There it
Get
is.
all the black men in this building to form a line
Yeah.
to surround you with all the love and favor you need and deserve. I want to tell you
Because
this, though.
Kenny, you get the death threats anytime you sue him
listen,
or
you
do
ain't gotta
anything to
get-
him.
listen,
but
you don't have to tell
that coat
me.
come for you,
Yeah,
boy.
but you got to realize what it really is. It's the last of a dying breed. When you saw them taking them Confederate monuments out of these cities, when you saw people repealing things that had been in place forever, they got nervous. They got terrified.
Yep.
They were like, our existence will be over. They already cross-pollinating race and having these mixed babies and these mixed ideas and ideologies, and this patriarchal system is being burnt to the ground, not by any particular individual, but the way that these people really want to live their life. It's evolving. So to the point of you going somewhere, that ain't happening because look at your skin. You're blessed.
Amen.
Okay? You're looking good.
I received
all right?
that,
You drink a
King.
lot of water.
Hey, working out gets our fighting weight.
Come
King.
on now, you're going to keep it that fighting weight, but I want you to leave this conversation telling somebody looking to you how important the Waymakers were in your life, and I want you to shout those Waymakers out.
Yeah, you know, the first Waymaker is my mother.
Come on.
She, she sacrificed everything for me and my little brothers. I mean, she did everything a person could do to keep a roof over our heads,
Yes, sir.
food on the table, and hope in our hearts.
Amen.
She worked 2 jobs every day, man, cleaning hotel rooms and doing laundry, then coming, working second shift at the Converse shoe factory. And, I mean, her and my grandmother, these strong black women, that I never heard my mama complain much.
Man,
You
me
know?
neither.
No, I mean, they just did. And think about how daunting it was for them every day to get up and keep doing it.
Single parent home?
Single parent home,
Single
man.
parent home,
Yeah.
man. It was brutal.
Yeah, but they saw our future, Kenny, when we couldn't see it. And that's how our ancestors did too. So when I think about Waymakers and young people, I just tell them so many people sacrifice so much for you to exist in this world, in this time, in this space, and to have these opportunities to go and do your part to uplift the culture.
Yes, sir.
Whatever we did was for you. Now you got to do it for your children and your grandchildren and children yet unborn.
Yes.
That is the obligation we put on you.
Well, listen, man, your words are powerful. I'm glad you're not a dormant lawyer that sits in the back and just says all this amazing stuff in court.
Yeah.
I'm glad you take to social media. I'm glad you speak up for the voiceless. And I wish you your wildest dreams, man. It's not over by any stretch of the imagination as far as you reach in the pinnacle of what they call you, the attorney.
Black American Attorney General.
Come on, that's just the beginning, man. I see everything you want in life happening, and I wish you the best, my brother.
Hey, I got nothing but love and respect for you, Kenny.
Same, brother. See you soon.
Thanks, Kenny.
All right.